Hey y'all! So today we're going to make a very nice addition to my YouTube channel, and we're going to call it Advice. And I'm not going to say like relationship advice or anything along those lines, mainly because it's going to be about relationship advice, it's going to be about friendship advice, it's going to be about a ton of other things too, so I don't want to just narrow it down to one thing. Alright, for starters, we're going to talk about friends today. And I don't know why, but this has been sitting on me for a little while, and I want to express it to you guys. And I totally agree how some people will not agree with me, but that's okay. Anyway, what I want to touch base on is that your friends are almost a mirror image of who you are as a person. Your friends define you. And as much as people want to be like, no, I define myself, I am my own person, well, yeah, you define you and you are your own person. But the people that you associate with also define you. So you can't really use that one. Sorry. Another thing I want to say is, like, I'll go with the worst possible example, like the worst case scenario. If you're hanging out with drug addicts all the time and you're not doing what they do, people are still going to associate you as a drug addict. They're still going to associate you as the person that likes to hang around them. So one day you're probably going to become them, so they're not going to give you a chance. And that's just how people are. I mean, some people are so caught up in what they see and not what they know that they're not going to give you a chance. And in future opportunities, you really need to think about those kind of things. Like, what if you're hanging around them people all of your life? And I do mean like from kindergarten to the rest of your life. What if you're hanging around with all them people and they go off and do some crazy stuff, like rob a store or something, and you absolutely were not there, but the first person that they think of is you. You might have been associated with that. You might have been someone who knows something about that. And then it's going to shed bad light on you. And that's just a worst case scenario, but you get where I'm going. Whenever you hang around bad people, and I don't want to say bad people because most people are good people with bad intentions, and it just happens to be that way, but I'm going to generalize and say bad people. So if you're hanging around those bad people, then you're going to get classified as a bad person. And I don't say this because I've just decided to hop on the bandwagon of judging everyone and being a complete asshole. It's not that. But I've been there. I've been there most of my life, okay? It took me until the age of 19, last year, to really understand that who I hung around with made me look bad or made me look good, depending on the type of person I was hanging out with. So it's not necessarily that I was a bad person, but the people I hung around defined me as a bad person, as someone who didn't want to strengthen themselves in this society, to make myself a better person, to want to be around those better people. I had good friends. And if you guys have seen the drug talk, my other video, then you know that I fucked that up. I messed up tons of friendships over some drugs. So I'm not saying that everyone is like me, that once you hang out with bad people, you get curious, you do bad things. Sure. That's how a lot of the times it goes, but you might be the minority. You might be the person that does good your whole life but hangs out with the wrong people. How many chances have you gotten in life? How many job opportunities? How many good friendships have you kept because you hung out with bad people? Now, the point of this video is for you guys to understand that whenever you surround yourself with positive vibes, more positive vibes come your way. Whenever you surround yourself with negative vibes, more negative vibes are going to come your way. So it's kind of like, duh, common sense. But some people honestly just don't know this shit. And I don't know how, but, you know, it happens. Bad people will bring your life down. Good people will bring your life up. It's like the most common sense shit ever. I don't understand how good, genuinely good people can get so screwed up in the wrong crowd and then fuck their whole lives up. I just don't get it, honestly. One of my best friends, and I do mean one of my very best friends, from middle school, all through high school, got hooked on drugs. Got both her kids taken from her. Fucked up her life so royally, and there was nothing I could do about it. I couldn't help her because she didn't want to be helped. I couldn't build her up just because I wanted to. She didn't want to be. She wanted to be a drug addict. She wanted to keep using. She wanted to live the life that she wanted to live with the people that she wanted to live it with. I mean, I tried hard. After I sobered up even, I was like, look girl, you gotta stop hanging out with these people. If you really want to make a change in your life, you gotta stop hanging out with this person, this person, and this person. Because those people are bringing you down. They're ruining your life. And she said, I know. I don't even talk to none of them no more, just this one person. It sounds like you talked to one of those people, not none of them. And guess what? That one person talks to those other few people that you shouldn't be talking to, and then eventually you're going to hang out with that one person who's going to be hanging out with the other people, and then you get mixed back up in the situation. So don't think for even a half a second that because you think you're doing good and because you think you're doing better and you're doing great, that talking to just one of those people isn't going to hurt you. Because eventually it's going to lead you back down to the same path that you were already in. You just backtracked 500 steps and now you're going forward 1,000 because you decided to talk to the same idiots you were talking to. Now, I know there are some people in this world that just won't ever change. They don't want to, they don't got to. But I don't associate myself with those people anymore. Because whenever I was a kid, all I wanted to do, whenever I was 16, 15, around in that age group, all I wanted to do was help people. I just wanted people to be happy. I was happy, I was working, I had a great family. I mean, I had everything. And I hung around these stupid ass people. Fuck my life up. What are you gonna do? Stop hanging out with those people. Duh. Blew your mind, didn't I? I'm not going to go on a huge rant about this. I'd love to. Trust me, I would love more than anything to rant for an hour about friendship and advice about that. But you guys are not going to pay attention to that for that long. I'm going to keep this decently short. Thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing if you have. If you have not, go ahead and click it, because you know you want to. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I kind of just shoot from the hip. But turn on them notifications so you can know when I do. Thank you guys.